Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I want to walk you through a game of an RBG on Twin Peaks. I am playing Arcane Mage. Here is Team ABN, or the team that I like to play with, and we are fighting, I guess, Team Datakis, and this is pretty high MMR here on North American RBGs, and it's the start of the season, so the MMR is like 2,300, 2,400 for us, maybe 2,100 or 2,200 for them. But if this is closer to the end of the season as MMR inflates each week, we would probably be closer to 2,600. They'd be maybe closer to 2,400, right? So the rating's only this low because the season just started. Kind of waiting here to get Zerk until their FC pushes up. The FC is a Vengeance Demon Hunter, and a lot of this video I kind of want to talk about, should Vengeance Demon Hunters be nerfed? I mean, is the mobility just too great, or is it kind of cool that there's a class with this much mobility? And this is kind of an open question to you guys. Do you think these Demon Hunters should be able to just run infinitely, kind of like they do? And you'll see it in a little bit here in this clip. This guy was actually being a little silly and not dismounting. I don't know if he was trolling or what, but he actually just dies on his mount at the start of this game. But later you'll see the insane mobility that Vengeance Demon Hunters have, and I kind of want to ask you guys, should that be nerfed or should it stay in the game? Should it be encouraged to have classes like that that can FC, whether it's a Demon Hunter or a Guardian Druid or something like that, or a Tank Monk, or should it just be classic classes like maybe a Rogue FC or a Mage FC, whatever. Anyway, I want to talk about quickly why I'm playing Arcane here on this map. I think on Twin Peaks or Warsong Gulch, I really like to play Arcane. So the FC maps, Arcane really thrives. The reason for this is because you have instant, 4-stack generation with your Arcane Orb. And when you pop Arcane Power, Presence of Mind, and double Arcane Blast, these can be hitting 1 to 2 million damage pretty easily if it crits. Back to back, instant damage. You don't have to cast it. Unstoppable. Just so much damage, just like that you can get off on the FC without any type of setup. And that on-demand damage is so important when you're trying to actually kill an FC. In addition, when you finally release that Arcane Barrage, guys, I got one that hit for 2.6 million, I think, last night. Just with an Arcane Power, Arcane Barrage crit with Resonance, hitting the Demon Hunter and all of the people around him. That's insane. That's such a big barrage. They get the toss off here. Datakis actually picks up the flag and tosses it to the Demon Hunter. I thought I could maybe blink over and click it, but I couldn't quite get it. Here is another reason why I like Mage. I think I do it in a second. Boom. See, I port up from the water up here. Displacement. Beautiful ability in RBGs. The ability to jump down, port back up, port around, have more blinks. Just helps so much in trying to just catch FCs or to run away. This is the mobility that I'm talking about. Look at this guy. He was just right there, stunned and slowed. He popped some cooldowns. We're kind of just in the team fight still, and then look at him. Look at the Demon Hunter. Look how far away he is. That wasn't a mount or anything. That wasn't any type of grip, or that was just all of his cooldowns to completely just run across the map. And he gets the Leaf Hut. And at this point, he's almost getting too far away from his healers, because I get kind of away from the team fight, separate myself from the team fight, get a mount up, and I can kind of chase him down. But still, look, he's quicker on foot than I am on a mount, and I'm still having trouble catching up to him. And at this point, I'm getting slowed by this hunter. This hunter kept trolling me yesterday, just kept slowing me over and over. Very annoying, but I guess it was pretty good for him to be doing that. Get knocked back there by that Ring of Peace from Foxy Love. Pretty nice Ring of Peace, actually. As I was on a slope, it just kept hitting me back for a little bit. I'm pushing in here. I have cooldowns up in about 15 seconds for Bob the Hefty, and I kind of want to just get some big bursts on him. Problem is, every time I run towards this guy, look how fast he's running. He's constantly running. I'm trying to get a sheep here on Datakis. I couldn't quite get it. I sheep the monk instead and lock the clone. I actually kind of want to talk about that. So we're on the Demon Hunter, and we get the full stun lock. A lot of people would just try to maybe do a big one-shot, and they kind of forget about CC. But guys, it's not like you just can CC in Arena. You can cross CC in RBGs as well. So I sheeped the healer, and I locked the other healer. That's cross CC on 2 healers as we're going on the Demon Hunter. Just because this is an Arena doesn't mean you can't get some really nice cross CC. I resheeped the healer here. We have a detain on the other healer, and we're chasing down the FC now. trying to chase this guy. I think I actually port back here in a second, which was kind of a dumb port. I get another blink back, but I just can't really chase this guy because my class just doesn't have the mobility to chase him. He's coming out broken ramp side, so I'm going broken ramp to try to catch up to him, and I get detained, and he's just going to keep running, and he's just going to keep running, he's just going to keep running. So it's very, very difficult to catch him or kill him unless he's actually going to die in the stuns, which is definitely possible. So right here we get some stuns off. I get quite a bit of damage. Arcane, you know, like I was talking about at the start of this video, thrives in instant damage. So much damage there, and he does go down. We return the flag and get that first cap. So this is pretty awesome. By the way, just for the people that are curious, so I'm playing with Team ABN. We've been playing together for many years now. I think I've played with Team Bailamos for a while, Team ABN for a while, and I think all of this expansion, all of last expansion, the expansion before that, I've been playing a lot with Team ABN. There was a bunch of, you know, World Series of RBG Fight Night tournament, Blood in the Water tournament. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I jump off and then displace back up, and I kind of juke that hunter off. But I was calling out for heals from my monk here, and I was like, Rook, heal me, Rook, heal me, and I think, I don't know what was wrong, he had some type of macro issue or targeting issue, but he actually forgot to save me, but that's okay, mistakes happen, you know, to all of us, that's okay. But anyway, all of these tournaments that I was just talking about, Blood in the Water, Battle of the Atlantic, World Series of RBGs, Fight Night, all of those RBG tournaments, all happened back in WOD and in MOP, I believe. We entered all of them as Team ABN or Team SX6, and we won all of them. So this is teams against European teams. This is teams all against the best NA teams, all the best European teams, and we won every single one of the tournaments. And that's just pretty cool, I think. So our team kind of discovers the meta, kind of pushes the boundaries, kind of discovers new strategies. We play RBGs all the time, and it's just a lot of fun. What I want to talk about a little bit in this video too is why aren't RBGs more competitive? I love playing them for the simple fact that they are objective based, and I talk about this on my stream a lot if you guys watch my stream, but I love objective based gameplay. And if you really think about it, any type of competitive game right now, whether it's League of Legends, Counter-Strike, you know, Dota, whatever, is like competitive, and it's because there is an objective, right? There's not many competitive team deathmatch games. Even when Halo used to be popular, or Call of Duty, it was usually you know, an objective-based type of map, whether it was domination or whether it was capture the flag, or whether, you know, there might be some TDM modes, but most of the time it was an objective-based play style. And I think that's just a testament that players like objectives. Players don't like just killing each other, but killing each other while you're trying to capture a flag, or killing each other while you're taking a node, killing each other while you're, you know, taking some territory or whatever. Some type of objective in the background makes it so much different, so much better in my opinion. And I just kind of want to like know what you guys think about that. Do you guys like objective-based gameplay like as well? Do you guys like RBGs? Do you guys like other games that are TDM, like team deathmatch, or do you like having an objective where you're, you know, killing each other, which is important, but at the same time there's this broader goal of capturing a flag, or, you know, whatever objective might be your favorite, like King of the Hill, whatever. Anyway, we get so much damage off on this guy. He does go down. We get that next return, and now we're up 2 flags to 0, which is pretty awesome. And basically, I love Arena, and I always will love Arena, and I play Arena because it's more competitive, and more people like to see it, and, you know, I like Arena myself, and, you know, it is fun. And the cool thing about Arena is, since it's only 3v3, smaller things matter. Deathing a blind matters more. Getting perfect cross EC matters more. The little micro things matter more. But in terms of gameplay, RBGs, you know, offer that objective, that macro kind of approach to the game, looking at things with a more broader view, which makes, for another interesting point, if there's an objective, it kind of takes emphasis off of class balance, or making the game perfectly balanced, and it puts more emphasis on the objective, which means it's much easier to balance for Blizzard. So if something like 6v6 objective play, so 6v6 RPG, something like that, became more popular, became a game mode, maybe it would be much easier for Blizzard to balance. Maybe much more people would get into it as far as like, you know, spam queuing it and play it. Maybe there'd be more of a player base and kind of grow the game. I don't know. Is this a direction that you guys would like to see the game go in? More of an objective based direction instead of just a TDM direction? Because I've always kind of wondered why does Blizzard really push arenas when, you know, TDM is not really popular in any other game? Or maybe they aren't really pushing arenas. Maybe the community kind of just chose arena as the more competitive pace for the game, and people don't really like RBGs. So I'm kind of curious to see what you guys, you know, where you guys stand on this. By the way, so 2 questions for this video: should Demon Hunters be nerfed? Vengeance Demon Hunter tanks, because I think they're called Vengeance, right? Havoc and Vengeance, yeah. Should they be nerfed? Because look at this kiting. It's absolutely unreal. You just can barely ever catch up to these guys. Or should they just stay the same and FC should be able to kite well? And the second question is, should arenas, or should PvP, I guess I should say, should PvP be more objective-based? And should there always be something other than just TDM? Or are arenas, aka Team Deathmatch, just a better fit for WoW? And should WoW be more focused on Team Deathmatch and just be more focused on killing each other and just all the little cool micro plays that you can do, you know, and everything that goes into that? Anyway, so a lot of questions in this video. Maybe you guys can help me answer. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video kind of talking about what you guys thought, you know, about all of these questions. Anyways, the Demon Hunter, I think, goes down here pretty soon. Fast forward, I actually died in the graveyard, but there's the MMR, there's the damage. I don't do too much damage because all my damage, as you can see, I wasn't really team fighting much. I was just, you know, helping out what I could with CC and helping out when I could with burst, helping out when I can with slowing. Those are the 3 main objectives for Arcane and RBG. I do have an Arcane RBG guide on Methods channel if you guys want to check that out, and in that video, kind of go into more in depth on what you should be doing as Arcane, the objectives as Arcane. Kind of, you know, when to slow, when to go for the kill, when to pull back, etc. Here I'll actually dive into that a little bit as this game is wrapping up. I can see that Zark and a couple of their offensive line are pushing into my Demon Hunter, and since my team just needs to stall a little bit more time, what I'm doing is spamming slow on Zark, keeping him nice and slow, keeping him in combat so we can't stealth. I actually blink over here and get cut out of stealth and put a slow on him, and I actually put a slow on Fallen Ellie as well. I get blinded, I trinket it, I reslow the Ellie, reslow the other rogue, and I'm just really trying to keep these guys slow because I know if I just stall them out long enough, my guys on offense are going to kill Bob the Hefty, their FC, and we'll just win the game. I put another slow on Zark. It doesn't look like he can move much. I put another slow on the Shaman. I'm trying to AoE people out right now. I get the Rogue out of stealth, put another slow on that, pretty much everything. We do manage to get that kill, and since I kept them all slowed, they couldn't get to our FC, and couldn't kill our FC, so we got that last cap. So pretty cool end to the game. Guys, talk to me in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be reading. I'm very interested for what you guys have to say about everything that I talked about in this video. Thumbs video up if you liked it. Thumbs it down if you didn't. Talk to me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!